There's something about fall. The air turns crisp, the sweaters get thicker, and your liver starts whispering, "We meet again." Today, we're not just making cocktails, we're summoning the spirit of the season itself. Smoky, spicy, and just a little bit irresponsible. Welcome to Smoke and Spice, part 1 of the Whiskey Therapy Fall Cocktail Series. Without further ado, let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to Whiskey Therapy. I'm Jason, and today we're celebrating fall the only way I know how, with bourbon, bitters, and a totally unnecessary amount of smoke. This is episode 1 of my fall whiskey cocktail series, Smoke and Spice. We're making 2 cocktails that will absolutely ruin you for light beer and hard seltzers. The smoked maple old fashioned, basically maple syrup that went to therapy. And the Autumn Manhattan, a fancy spiced up classic that tastes like fall and regrets. Let's get into the good stuff before this ice melts and my production value goes down. Here's the ingredient lineup for the smoked maple old fashioned. Bourbon, bold, spicy, and just strong enough to make you text your ex about personal growth. I'm using Old Forester 100. Pure maple syrup, not that fake breakfast stuff, the real kind that costs $12 and makes you feel like you forged it yourself. Angostura bitters, because no cocktail is complete without a couple dashes of, trust me, it balances. Black walnut bitters, adds that cozy nutty depth. Basically, it's fall in liquid form. And a flamed orange peel for garnish, because nothing says I take mixology seriously like a bit of controlled arson. You'll also need some wood chips for smoke, preferably not from your neighbor's fence. Alright, the smoked maple old fashioned. Start by adding 2 ounces of bourbon to your mixing glass. Next, add a 1/4 ounce of maple syrup. Then 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Finally, 2 dashes of black walnut bitters. Add some ice to your mixing glass, and now stir like you're pretending to think deeply about your life choices, about 30 seconds. Once it's chilled, strain it over a big fancy ice cube, because apparently that's a thing now. This cocktail is like liquid flannel, smooth, rich, and slightly dangerous, like the friend who says, "Let's just have one drink." Express your orange peel. Now give it a quick flame. If your orange peel actually catches fire, congratulations, you've summoned the spirit of fall, or at least set the mood for insurance paperwork. Just don't burn your fingers. That's extra flavor we don't need. Now hit it with some smoke for that extra touch of fall. And boom, you just made the coziest cocktail since cinnamon discovered fire. And there you have it, the smoked maple old fashioned. Next up, the Autumn Manhattan, the cocktail that says, I've read at least one Hemingway novel, probably own a decanter. Here's the ingredient lineup for the Autumn Manhattan. Rittenhouse rye, because if bourbon is a hug, rye is a slap on the back that says, you'll be fine. Amaro Nonino, it's Italian, it's mysterious, it costs just enough to make you feel sophisticated about your bad decisions. Allspice Dram, basically liquid fall spice, smells like Thanksgiving and tastes like someone spiked a Yankee Candle. Chocolate bitters, because we're adults now and dessert belongs in the drink. Finally, a Luxardo cherry garnish, the fancy cherry that costs more per pound than ground beef. Don't waste it, it's basically cocktail caviar. First, I'm going to add some Nugget ice to a coupe glass to chill it. Here I'm using the Ecozy Smart Nugget Ice Maker. Now add everything to your mixing glass. I'll start with 2 ounces of Rittenhouse rye. Next, 1 ounce of Amaro Nonino. Now, 1/8 of an ounce or 1 bar spoon of allspice dram. Finally, 2 dashes of chocolate bitters. Now stir it confidently like you actually know what you're doing. And strain into your chilled coupe glass. This cocktail is perfect for when you want to look like you have your life together while watching football in sweatpants. Garnish it with a Luxardo cherry if you're feeling emotionally available. And there it is, the Autumn Manhattan. All right, let's taste each of these and talk tasting notes, because no one ever got famous on YouTube for just drinking quietly. First, the smoked maple old fashioned. Cheers, y'all. So, you get that deep bourbon caramel right up front, then the maple sneaks in. It's soft, buttery, like breakfast at a luxury log cabin. The smoke, that's your campfire moment. It's cozy, a little dramatic, and perfect for pretending you know how to chop wood. Next up, let's try the Autumn Manhattan. Cheers, y'all. All right, this one's smoother, spicier. The rye kicks in, the vermouth comforts, and that allspice dram, it's the sweater of the cocktail world. It's cozy, a little extra, and perfect in small doses. It's like wearing cologne made of fall leaves and good decisions. If the old-fashioned is your flannel-clad best friend, this one is the sophisticated cousin who shows up with a scarf and a story. 2 cocktails, 2 personalities. One's a cozy night in, the other's that fancy dinner party where you still end up talking about bourbon. And that wraps up part 1 of our fall whiskey special, Smoke and Spice. 2 cocktails that prove fall is the best time to drink whiskey indoors and call it self-care. If you had fun with this one, hit that subscribe button and join me next time. We're going full fall fever with pumpkin and apple, otherwise known as the only acceptable way to consume pumpkin spice after 5 p.m. Until next time, I'm Jason. This is Whiskey Therapy reminding you, good whiskey deserves good company and bad decisions deserve good lighting. We'll see you next time. Cheers, y'all.